A while since I've last done a video. I just want to apologise for that. Basically, it's been very, very busy at work recently with the kids going back to school and doing stock take next week as well. So, not really seen enough football, I think, really to go too much in depth. So, this one's basically about Scottish clubs in Europe. And as far as, well, let's just start with Kilmarnock. Them going out to Connah's Quay Nomads was a very, very poor result. I mean, fantastic for Connah's Quay, but Kilmarnock should have been able to dispatch of them and didn't. Aberdeen as well, they lost 2-0 away to Rijeka, the Croatian side. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And the Croatian side said that it was a case where they could have actually been better than what they were, and if I was Aberdeen, I'd have been quite worried. And it didn't really surprise me that they then beat them in the second leg 2-0 as well. But Celtic were playing against. I'm not going over every single game, but Celtic were playing against Cluj, and I felt that even though they got a good result away from home, that one was going to be a difficult one for them. I didn't feel that they were necessarily definitely guaranteed to go through. They're not quite as formidable as they once were at Parkhead, but I felt that Cluj. I mean, obviously it's going to be a different side, but a few years ago, you're talking about a team that put Rome out and were in the Champions League, so they're no mugs. So it didn't really surprise me that they put Celtic out. I mean, Celtic got a very good result away from home, but conceding four at home was very, very poor. As far as the tie they played on Thursday night, I fully expected them to beat AIK. I'm not surprised they got a 2-0 win, and I would expect them to get an away goal there and dispatch of them and go into the group stage. As far as Rangers goes, the result against Nordström was excellent. I thought that was going to be a really tricky tie, and home and away were absolutely superb, without a doubt. Home and away. Then we obviously played against Legia Warsaw away from home. That was a very difficult game. It was always going to be a very difficult game. I think we really could have done with getting the away goal. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't see that much of the game because of technical issues, I suppose. But the first half, I thought we did okay. Second half, I felt we were kind of on the ropes a bit. I mean, McGregor had saved us quite a few times in the game. Certainly, we can still go through. I mean, we've been very good at Ibrox under Steven Gerrard. I mean, it's certainly very good chance of going through. But I think with Legia Warsaw, and I don't think I'm wrong when I say this, I think that they're probably even a step up from Cluj in terms of opposition. They're kind of probably more suited to the Champions League qualifiers than Europa League qualifiers. They certainly seem a very capable side. And I think they're very capable of getting a goal at Ibrox. So I think we're going to need to try and get a few goals in that game. But we got a good result. I mean, it would have been better to get the away goal because I do think that they are capable of getting a goal at Ibrox. But that's it, really. I mean, so as I say, Kilmarnock were poor. Aberdeen were pretty poor in the game against Rijeka. They did well in the game previous to that, where they beat. I can't remember who it was they beat, but they beat them 5-0 at home, which was a tremendous result. But then Croatian opposition are never easy, so maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. Celtic, and say Cluj was always going to be very difficult. AIK, I mean, with all due respect, I thought that Celtic would dispatch of them, and I fully expect them to do so. And with Rangers and Legia Warsaw, it's half time, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I would like to think that we'll go through, but say it's 50-50 to be honest with you.